See whether it'll quickly kick back in.
Yeah, it might be if it's been quick enough.
News to me.
No, I didn't even know. I just suddenly saw the chat. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, it's not going out. Oh, well. That's annoying. Oops. Still showing on YouTube as live. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's just wave at the camera and see where it comes out.
Yeah.
Should still be going out.
Live chat's gone. Yeah, it's closed it off, hasn't it?
No, I'm waving at the camera. It's transmitting, mate.
No, if you go in chat, it says the event's over. So that chat window shut down anyway.
Fuck's sake.
Reload it.
Look at me monitor.
Oh, I'm just saying what it was saying on my thing. I'm
Yeah.
reload the chat.
Oh, so, yeah. I've got to stick my rabbit ears up and see whether that comes out. I've got to leave it on there because, yeah. There you go. You can see me sharing the screen, mate. So it's going out.
Yeah, I'm not doubting you, mate. I'm just saying what it was telling me. That's all.
Can someone type in the chat, please, for me? Because, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going back into it now.
Because, yeah, nothing's changed this end, mate. So, even all the software's saying going out. So I don't know what that is. And there you go, folks. Look, it's transmitting.
Yeah, I've got it now.
Yeah.
For some reason, it closed the chat down.
Frighten the life out of me, you do.
Well, no, it had closed the chat down, but I don't know why.
Well, I've got my chat on my screen and it's open. I'm confused now. Yeah.
Stream's up.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing. I've been trying to say to you. It's. I'll give up. Yeah. Literally everything stayed active all the way through, mate, my end. But yeah. Everyone says we're back up and running. Yeah, nothing closed this end. Everything was saying it was going out, so I've got no idea about that. But hey ho, you know. So Fox can host it next week because, yeah, it's obviously something with my computer.
No. Did I say that? No.
Nor did I. That's it.
There we go. Back now. Chat up.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm thinking of actually killing live streaming, to be honest with you.
Why?
I'm getting disillusioned with it, if I'm honest. So, there you go. Let's put that on. I think a bit of primer.
Pick me thing off.
Yeah, happy days. Exactly, Panzer type. Talk amongst yourselves, mate. No buttons were pressed, but yeah.
Yeah, YouTube just being weird.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Frantically running around checking me system, so it's like, yeah. I'm sure there's experts out there that are defining the problem.
Yes.
The problem is the host. There you go. Let's get Gary painted or primed. Slap that in there.
James says, I'll chat to you good.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Do a bit of that. Have you some of that, my son? So again, chat, have you got any coveted kits that you want for Crimbo? Anything that you want desperately, apart from extra benches built? Just thought I'd say that one.
Yeah, because is 5 benches enough?
I don't know. I reckon he could work on another layer.
I reckon there's other rooms in that building, in that house.
Well, he can always put additional benches in his neighbours' houses.
Yeah. I mean, look at the neighbour's garden, all that space going unused. Come on.
Yeah.
It'd be the right thing to do.
Happy days. Yeah. Yeah, right. Some of that. Yeah, right. So he's primed. EBKAC competition says Retro Rabbit. Yeah, whatever that acronym is. The amount of emails going out from YouTube at the moment is quite, yeah, it's obviously,
Yeah.
they're trying to do something and it's really not going, I don't think, according to their plan, but.
No, they've been messing with the ad blocking stuff again today.
All the ad blocking stuff, algorithms, all kinds of things, and then you get the email, yeah, we tried doing this and it kind of balked everything. It's like,
Yeah, we had noticed.
We had noticed. It's like, yeah, no grit Sherlock springs to mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is a thing. That and constant tax reminders. It's like, yeah, I'll get around to doing that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So that was the other 50 million emails in the inbox today. It's like, have you neglected to update? No, it's just I haven't got around to it yet.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's 10 minutes after you sent me the last email, but hey, you know.
They never sent the email saying, here's a load of money.
Yeah.
On that one.
No, they don't. I wonder whether any of these super uber mega channels, whether they get bombarded with that sort of thing, because, yeah, can you imagine how much money someone like Duncan Rhodes is earning off YouTube?
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, doesn't
Probably
it?
do.
People like Furs that's got like 10 million subscribers must be coining it in.
Absolutely. Well, they'll have management companies, well, they'll take all the flack, but
you would have to, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, little channels like us, you know, we don't need an accountant because, yeah, we're making like £3.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? There was one particular channel where they reckon they was making 100k a month. That's serious coin.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you look at, you know, the kind of money we make on our videos, times that by their kind of viewing figures, big.
Yeah.
But then they get things like sponsorship as well, don't they, and stuff which adds to it.
Yeah. But you can understand how people become massive earners on them sort of social media. It just don't compute, does it?
Yeah.
Not for me, it don't. It's like, that is serious coin.
Oh, yeah.
Would be nice, don't get me wrong, but...
You get these channels like millions of subscribers, and you're like, yeah. Some channels deservedly so, and some channels like, no.
Yeah, when you see some channels with like, I don't know, 1 million subs, do you actually go through what they're putting out? You're like, how?
Yeah.
You know, we had this discussion. There was a famous channel. And basically, the individual was just unloading their weekly groceries. Do you remember it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And they was like getting 100k views. It's like they're unloading their shopping.
Yeah.
And yet you're getting professional YouTubers spending fortunes on equipment, cameras, you know, editing suites and that, you know, and they're getting a third of that. And you're like, that must really rake them or rile them even.
It seems to be that, you know, catering to morons is the most profitable thing you can do on things like YouTube.
It just seems to be a trend, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you sit there and you think, how? Why?
Catering to the lowest common denominator.
Retro says error between keyboard and chair. Yeah, mate, just blame the host, mate, even though everything was still working. But I'll take it. I don't mind. I'm incompetent. I don't care.
It was YouTube.
But, yeah, as I showed the guru, everything was going out.
Yeah, it was YouTube.
I don't mind. Hence why I'm getting disillusioned with streaming. We've got a couple of spare wheels. of pipes. That's all greebles.
At the end.
Was there anything else in that box that needed to go on? No, that was all spare decals. They're not being used.
Sorry, I'm off camera. I've just been sticking that back on the...
No, you carry on, mate. I'm going through, trying to figure out whether there's other stuff I need to add, which there isn't. We need to... It's up there. I've been looking for that. Conveniently located above my canister.
What's his chat doing? Nothing yet. Agnes says, I blame James. It's always his fault. This is true.
Absolutely. It's all James's fault.
Yeah.
That always works for me.
I'm just going to get some warm water for me brush cleaning.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Go for it. Yeah, it's always our fault. No, there's been a lot of glitches at the moment with stuff, and yeah, we're all getting a bit peeved with all the different things that are rules that YouTube are coming out with, and it just makes you de-incentivized, or whatever it's called, to actually carry on with it, because yeah, it's like moving the goalposts continually. It's like, yeah. So for me, it's just like, yeah, is it worth it? Because I'm only a tiny channel at the end of the day. And there you go. So we want to go around about there. About there. How much pressure could we put on there? Yeah, that should be all right, because we can always sand that out. Cool. Right. Oh, goodly brush in water noise there. It's about halfway all the way round. Okay, I can live with that. All the way round.
Can't see me chat. There you go.
It's still there, mate. Cool, you had me worried again.
The thing was in front. The thing was in front of it.
Cool. I was like, oh no, not again.
No, my thing was in front of it.
Is that what it's called?
Easy now.
Let's get rid of that. Off of there.
Brushes cleaned.
Clean them brushes.
Always clean your brushes, gentlemen. Always keep your brush tips clean.
Oh, yeah.
Basic workbench hygiene.
It saves a lot of heartbreak the following day when you come down and all your brushes are like, yeah.
Yeah. When your brush is like, and it's like that, and it's permanent, and you're screwed. It's a brush that cost you thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
Then again, if you're spending thousands of pounds on a brush, you've got a whole different bunch of problems to worry about anyway.
All ends in tears then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Come around there like so.
You have to
Slap behind there.
cosset your brushes and look after them. Spill stuff down your t-shirt. That'd be a great thing to do. Thanks. Treat them like children.
Bit of that.
James says, I can hear the jerk kid in the house behind me practicing the drums. They've been at it for years. Wouldn't be a problem if they were any stinking good at it.
Yeah. We've got one learning acoustic guitar around here.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It's like my brother decided he's coming up to 60 now, and he decided he wanted to learn to play the drums, but at least he had the sense to buy an electronic drum kit.
Yeah, they look good, don't they? I must admit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come a long way, them things. But he's like, yeah, I could have got a drum kit, but I live in a detached house, but it's still like there are other houses nearby. I ain't going to get a drum kit.
Nah.
Going to get an electronic one.
Yeah, there is that, isn't there? You're like, yeah, you got to think of your neighbours, haven't you? But
yeah,
Mind you, you know, we've got shouty neighbour down the street. Everyone can hear them. It's like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's like, really.
The kind of neighbour that doesn't really care whether you can hear them or not.
Oh, they don't give a blind monkeys, mate. You know, it's all about them, isn't it? Yeah.
Right. What was that?
Off here. Now on there just to keep that coiled up.
Ugh.
What's
when
that?
when somebody sends you an email, I just got an email then. Somebody sends you an email like basically vying for your services. Invariably like to help you build your website or do something like that.
Oh, do you get the SEO ones?
Yeah, I get all them.
Yeah.
But this one, it's when they start off like it's a friendly email from someone, you know. Hi, how you doing? Brilliant. Anyway, about your online merch store. Oh,
Yeah, I get the SEO ones all the time. We love your website. However, and it's like, yeah, you've been out of bulk tube, buddy, and you're trying to make a few quid. It's like, yeah, I've seen your kind before.
I had a guy mail me last week, and he basically said, hire me to do lots of video editing for you because I'm brilliant and I can do really good video editing that'll get you lots of views and stuff.
Yeah.
So I looked at his web link that he put in the email.
Yeah.
And it's basically, he just cobbles together stock footage you can get if you subscribe to whatever the stock footage companies are.
Yeah. Like Shutterstock and things like that, yeah.
Yeah, to whatever voice track you're doing. It's like, no, I don't want stock footage, thank you.
Yeah.
Not that I would want an editor anyway, but it's like...
Yeah, they do make you laugh. They've got 10 out of 10 for trying, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like they send you the screenshot. This is the dirt. It's like, yeah, I've got that software. So I always send them a screenshot back going, yeah, I've got the pro version of that. Yeah, So, yeah. Thanks for your screenshot, but yeah.
It's like when people send me a thing offering to build a website for me and they use the contact details on my website to get to me.
Yeah.
Thinking there's a bit of a cognitive dissonance there, really. Sure.
Yeah, you get someone learning Dreamweaver that's now a web designer. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Do you need a website? How did you contact me?
Yeah. Yeah, do make me wonder. Be sanded down.
Agnes says, now Fox has said that all I can think of is only fools and horses with Trigger and Rodney look after your broom and your broom will look after you.
Yeah. I've had the same broom for how many years? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, look after your broom. And your broom will look after you? No, just look after your broom.
Trigger. Hello, Dave. My name ain't Dave, it's Rodney. What's Rodney then? Or Dave, a nickname? Trigger. You're the only one who calls me Dave. Great TV show. But when you sit back and watch some of the early ones, you're like...
Yeah. It's one of those shows that I like to watch at the time, but it kind of overstayed its welcome for me a bit.
Yeah. It's like, season 150. It's like, yeah,
Yeah, you need to move on now.
For me, the joke had been done to death by season 4.
Yeah.
It's like anything, though, them sort of shows, they do tend to go on forever, but like you say, sometimes just too long, innit?
I love the guy at the top of that flight of stairs. He's just stepping on to the next step, and you're thinking, will he? Won't he? Will he?
Igor the Butcher, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, is he going to slip? Is he going to get down the step? Oh, you'll never know.
Yeah. It's getting there. It's coming together, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
But it's like anything. I'm conscious of how long I've been building it now. And it's like, it's like people are going to get fed up with seeing me build this. I can see it. So
it's starting to come alive now. You've got figures and stuff in there.
That's the key. You need to see it.
Yeah.
Coming alive. I certainly do, because it keeps me motivation going.
And it brings the scale in and it makes everything tied together.
Exactly. And, like I say, I can put my veneer on now and then I can start sanding that to comply with all the cobbles and, just start getting everything in place. So just finishes it off for me as well. So, and then I'll give it a little stain. darken it down a tad. And yeah, got the trucks and that to put on, and that's pretty much.
Yep.
I want to weather me sign in and get that filtered down, but it's still drying. I managed to get my thumb right in the corner there and wrinkle it up a bit, so I shall sand that when it's dry and weather that down so that it's faded. So happy accidents and all of that lot.
There's always the sign of a good build is that there's a thumbprint somewhere in it.
Oh yeah, I don't intend on reprinting it just because of that. I could just weather that down. I'd literally repaint the edge of the frame anyway, so it's not a biggie for me. Yeah. Frustrating, don't get me wrong, but I have been heavy-handed with it, putting other stuff on, so it's bound to happen. Yeah. Especially at this stage, you're going to knock something off. That's why I didn't want to put my trucks on yet.
Yeah. I mean, that's like I bad with that spear on that skink, in it. That's why I've got a mile and a half of easy line wrapped round it.
Yeah, how much easy line can you put round that?
Yeah, it makes literally no sense in real life to have like a big wad of like rope around the middle of your spear, but at the same time, there's probably a reason, I don't know.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it works, doesn't it?
Throw it and pull it back, yeah.
Hopefully people are beginning to see how it's going to go. You've got a veneer down there, I've got to tidy that up and smooth that off. But it's the back of it at the end of the day. I'm not worried about that. It's just where it's going on display. It saves anything knocking into the foam and damaging it. So
protects the foam, yeah.
Exactly. But that's where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting there slowly but surely. And then I can seal that in with a matte varnish, and then I can start weathering over the top of that. So, But no, I just wanted to see the figures in situ without falling over.
Yeah.
Because I wanted him 1 foot off the stair, so it showed movement almost, you know. So
brings it to life.
Yeah, hopefully people are beginning to see where I'm going. I'll get that trimmed down with a curb and everything off air. And yeah, I'm undecided whether to go for a dark stain on this or just, I don't know, something like a bit of light varnish or something. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Perhaps do the same effect as I did on the doors there with a bit of wildwood or something, but airbrush it on perhaps. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
But there you go, folks.
Start light, and if it's not dark enough, just go darker. Right?
Absolutely, peeps. Absolutely. So there you go. We'll call that a wrap then, shall we? Apologies for the silly little bit of YouTube goodness, but beyond my control, to be quite honest with you, because all my buttons are on a stream deck there, so it's well up out the way. So I've got no idea why it died, but it did. It's happening a lot now, so it's either my system is bish, which I don't think it is. Yeah. Like I say, Slobs was outputting, so I'm confused myself. But anyway.
More evidence for when people say that streaming is easy. No, it's not.
Oh, it's a pain in my backside because it's taking the incentive away, if I'm honest. But anyway, we'll digress. We'll let you all get on. We'll love and leave you. We'll go and bemoan YouTube off air now and call it all the grown-up names.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be back on Friday for a frolic over on my channel, Festa 67's Workshop. And we'll be back Monday with the gang of 4 on here with Fox, Ted, Chris and myself doing our usual shenanigans. And then obviously next week we'll be back on this, where hopefully I can wrap this up next week for you and then announce my next build. So there you go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I've watched the store on Mondays now, I think.
Yeah, because I did the last one, mate. So until then, folks, stay safe and well, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yep.
Bye for now.